Alright, we're going to do a quick video on network address translation, or NAT. Specifically, we're going to do NAT overload here. This network configuration was created to demonstrate access control lists, and access control lists are a necessary element for NAT. So let's go ahead and do a ping and verify that our network's working. Looks good there. Let's also verify the pretend ISP. Okay, so we have a connection to our simulated ISP, but still no good because there's tons of 10.0.20.0/24 networks, and there's no way for the internet to send anything back to a private address. So we need to use our one ISP provided public address on the 1.1.1.3 router there and set up NAT overload. If we use the inspection command show IP NAT translations, it won't show anything because NAT translation isn't set up yet. We also want to check out the existing access lists to see where we're starting. The existing ACL seems to include all of the networks except for VLAN 10 there. Let's go ahead and copy it and add VLAN 10 and name it NAT list. Remember, ACLs use a wildcard mask. As a side note, NAT overload is also called port address translation, which is how you make it so many computers using private addresses share a single public address. Anyhow, instead of adding this access list to an individual interface, we use it inside of the one long NAT command. But first we need to designate the interfaces, including virtual interfaces, as internal facing or external facing. On this router we have 3 gigabit ports, and as you can see, the gigabit 0/0 is the external facing, based on the IP address it got from DHCP. So let's designate G00 as external and G01, G02 as internal. If VLANs were on this router, they would be inside. Finally, we use our NATList ACL and interface G0/0 in our long command. And that's it, NAT configured. We're just going to do a couple things real quick to verify it. Show IP NAT translation still doesn't register anything because nothing's had to be translated yet. So let's ping our simulated server and go ahead and tell NAT into it as well. With that done, let's show IP NAT translations again. And there's our 4 pings in ICMP and TCP port 23 for telnet. Inside means it probably belongs to us. Outside means it belongs to someone else. Global means it's a public IP. Local means it's a private IP. And that's NAT overload.